Can you build a complete Rolex collection off 4 core watches? The only 4 watches I believe that you will ever need to build a complete Rolex collection to give you a watch to wear in every single scenario. Number 1, the Rolex Submariner. I have the 41mm version, so the 124060 reference number. This is just such a great watch for one immediate reason, is that it immediately scratches the Rolex itch that many people have. It's the watch you think of when you think of Rolex, one that you can wear in a variety of different scenarios. It's not such a large watch, but it's not a small watch at the same time. It's functional, it's durable, it's robust, it's made out of oyster steel. Some of the drawbacks of the Submariner, I would say, it's commonly faked on the market. You don't know if it's real or if it's not real. If you worked your ass off for it, it's not about what other people think. Because it's such an iconic watch, it's immediately recognizable. This may open you up to sort of a security concern, or at the same time, you may be scrutinized by others. Be conscious about which scenarios you choose to wear the watch in. Number 2 is going to be the Rolex Explorer. The Explorer 1 only comes in a single dial color. The reference 124270. It's super understated. It doesn't look like a Rolex. It's just such a humble watch that doesn't turn heads. It doesn't call attention. If you need that watch that's a sleeper watch, then this is the perfect watch. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down. For a lot of people, the 36mm may be slightly smaller.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
For me, I have slightly small wrists and I like smaller watches. It's just how I got used to them. I sort of remember my first swatch when I was a child and how much I loved that and how small it was on my wrist. Number 3 is going to be the Rolex GMT Master 2, which we also call as the Pepsi. This is just an iconic watch. If the sub is recognizable, this is that times 10. With the red and the blue bezel, it has that cachet to it that just draws you to the watch. At the same time, it can be overly flashy. One of the major cons is, can you even get the watch? That can be very heartbreaking for a lot of people. They may end up going to the gray market, paying 1.5x, 2x the price of the watch, and at that point it's not even worth it. Make sure that your intentions behind buying the watch are pure. Last but not least is a watch that is near and dear to my heart. It was actually a watch that was given to me on my graduation by my father. It is the 126200 Silver Index Jubilee. So it's a oyster perpetual with a date function, and it's on a Jubilee bracelet with a silver dial. This watch looks magical. Honestly, the first time I put that watch on, I felt like $1,000,000. That was the beginning of my watch loving journey. Why I love this watch? Its proportions are so simple, but the Jubilee bracelet gives it something special. It pops, it's easy to wash. It doesn't get scratched up frequently because of the Jubilee itself. The integrated clasp just gives you something you can't get in a very, very modern Rolex. Mine is a 2014 version and they've actually discontinued that clasp since. So if you are going to opt for that clasp, you're gonna have a regular folding clasp, but it is just something that can be worn with a suit. It's also not something I would wear casually because it's a little bit overplayed. It is that classy, but at the same time, it feels modern. So one of the core cons is going to be it's a little bit small at 36mm. At the same time, Jubilee, the integrated bracelet, the crown guard, all create a very flashy look, which may signal to others something that you may not want to signal. So you'll only reserve it for special occasions. If you guys think that I missed any watch or should add or replace any watches from this list, let me know in the comments below. Again, this was just a fun and carefree episode, something that I wanted to share with you guys personally, as I'm sure that if you're interested in business, you may also be interested in the finer things in life, and hopefully you can get your own collection sorted. And guys, until next time, stay awesome.